Hello and welcome back to another Pokemon Red Normal Nuzlocke episode. We're on our way to Lavender Town, just about to head out of the rock tunnel. I thought that we'd make it last episode, but that didn't end up happening, so we're still on our way. And let's continue the journey. Continue. Alright, let's do this. I love how she sounds so surprised that I have Pokemon. Like, everyone has Pokemon in this cave. You couldn't get through it without them. Alright, give it a Thunderbolt. Ted. He's got quick attack. Of course he does. He's a Rattata. How did I not see that coming? I think it's time for another super potion. That's our last one. That's alright. I think we're pretty rich at this point, so getting some more once we hit the town shouldn't be too much of an issue. Provided we last that long, but I'm pretty confident we should. There's only a couple more trainers to go, I think, and then we're all good. Not a Bellsprout. Bellsprout's kind of it's a weird Pokemon. Like, it's kind of good, but it's kind of bad at the same time. Like, and I suppose every Pokemon has its strengths and weaknesses, but I mean, I don't know, I feel like they just have a love-hate relationship with grass types. Like, I don't like using them, but when they're good, they are good. Alright, what do I want to do now? Do I want to... I might just put Bradley at the front for the rest of this cave. This tunnel. Is there anything? No. See, I don't like this tunnel for that reason. It keeps, you want to go check out those areas, and they're always just filled with nothing. And then you just end up encountering wild Zubat. My glasses keep slipping down my nose, so I'm just keep having to fix them up. I don't know why. I think because I just had a shower and my face is wet, maybe. Yeah, we will. We will change. Alright, another job for Ted. The little sprites when you try to look at the Pokemon in your, like, I guess you'd call it an inventory. They're pretty funny, because they'll all be like the same. And Squirtle ends up looking like a seal and all that sort of stuff. It's pretty funny. Like this. Ed and Dylan, they're the same, even though they're pretty different Pokemon. But they look nothing like that in reality. At least I can say we have made it out of the rock tunnel now. Like, that's taken us a couple of episodes. Just running back and forth and getting to the Pokemon Center and then finally making our way through it because it's just so big and spacious. And we're finally there. We're just about at Lavender Town. Just past these few trainers, so but I saw this picture and it's kind of just making fun of the way that this game, like the earlier gens, did tunnels and stuff like that, and the later gens, like making a play on the fact that it's much easier to get through tunnels and stuff because they'll make Pokemon centers for you right at the end of the tunnel, whereas the earlier gens just sort of were a bit brutal, and there's, you know, you get out of this super long tunnel and then there's more trainers waiting for you at the end of it, and I feel like that's not necessarily true. Like, I've been through some tunnels in the newer games and they can feel just as hair-raising, but I did laugh all the same. It was kind of true. A little accurate. This mountain air is delicious. There's in the Gen 3, I think in Vedandif Town, I think that's how you say it, but there's a kid that says the air is tasty here. I always thought that was a little bit quirky. Oh, Cubone. It's no match for my water gun. Not at the level Bradley's at. Do I want to do this? I think I do. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. I reckon Ted's got this. There we go. Good work, Ted. Okay, here we are. Lavender Town. We want to heal up first. Alright. And we'll pick up some potions, possibly some Pokeballs as well. I'll see what we're down to. Oh, we can get some Great Balls now. Alright, well. Grab 6 of those. And 6 Super Potions. Alright. Alright, now I think we need to head... It's Celadon City that we're heading to, not Saffron City. Alright, we need to head west, I think. So... I think that's how we'll do it. We'll put Chip the second at the front. That music changed though. gonna get rid of that status effect. It's only so low my attack will go. So let's go stubborn. Oh, come on. At least he wasn't asleep for long, so that's good. Or she. We don't know in this gen. Pokemon could be anything. Okay. Be cool if Bradley evolved soon. It'd be pretty nice to have a Blastoise this early in the game. Alright, get our Nuzlocke Pokemon from here and see what that is. Now we're lacking on the commentary a bit, but I just feel like there's just not much happening in this game right now. It's just a little unstimulating. I think the only Pokemon that I can catch here is Growlithe, because I've caught everything else, and when I catch a Growlithe, I'm going to try and keep it. Train it, because it's useful to have a fire type. Complete my little trio of things. Did I catch a Mankey? I think I did. How did I miss that? Come on. Alright. Here we go. Here's a Growlithe. Come to that though, I probably shouldn't have put Stubborn right at the front. That probably wasn't the wisest move on my part, but it is what it is. Alright, and we'll call this Growlithe Barry, I think. If I had a Growlithe, I would call it Barry. Alright. Good on you, Barry. I think we'll give Dylan some training again. Super Nerd sends out Grimer. Still haven't learned a psychic type move, so we're just gonna have to keep training Dylan until we do. And then we can take on these poison types a bit more effectively. And the fighting types. And the ghost types, because that typing is broken in this game. I don't know what happened there. I heard someone said they made a mistake with the programming or something like that, but like, how do you miss that? I mean, you're supposed to be creating these games, you want it to be pretty spot on, you know? I can live with that. Okay. Nidoran. It's quite a strong Nidoran. Okay, I think we'll leave it there. I know this hasn't been terribly interesting, but oh yes, you can finally learn it. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. We will forget disable. Alright, good on you, Dylan. And Bradley too. Gold medals all around. Okay, but that's where we'll leave it. Thank you for watching. I'll just save my game, and I'll see you all next time.